because the heat is so super dry.
That's interesting.
But they have other issues because there is no moisture in the air. You know, like super dry skin, dehydrated skin, of course, because the sun is really stripping your skin.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, the climate is stripping your skin too, that ambient atmosphere or
Mm-hmm.
temperature. So it depends on where you live, what you eat, who you are. So
Mm-hmm.
many factors. So many. And there's so many factors that no dermatologist, no doctor can ever really tell you what you truly like. I mean, I guess if you've seen so many cases of it and they did like a skin sample, then yes, they could. That's the great thing about a dermatologist. They can
Mm-hmm.
actually take your skin and send it off and see what you have,
Mm-hmm.
which is awesome. As skincare professionals like us, sorry, estheticians, we can't send things off to a lab. I wish it would be nice.
Yeah, that would be fun sometimes.
Mm-hmm. And so that's why the dermatologist is so important at that time, because yeah, they can really diagnose and tell you what
Uh-huh.
you have or what you need. But then again, they get that wrong and just give people Accutane all the time. If you're trying to have a
Mm-hmm.
baby, hormones, then sometimes when you're on birth control, that can mess up everything in your body.
Mm-hmm.
So just many factors. You can't pinpoint all of them.
Mm-hmm.
So we try to rule out everything. So, hey, let's try this is time, and then next time. Same thing like as a doctor. When you go to the hospitals and you see the nurse and the doctor, they're basically just giving you their best educated guess of what it could be because they've seen it so many times before, and they're hoping that's the same problem that you have.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes that's not right though. Sometimes you might just have something different or weird, and that they haven't seen before, but it
Mm-hmm.
mimics something else.
Right.
So then it's kind of hard to diagnose. Oh shit, we tried everything. What is going on?
Right.
I gotta send them to a specialist now because the hospital, that's why I call it a general hospital, because it's just for general conditions.
Mm-hmm.
It's not for the weird or Dr. Pimple Popper type of clients.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. There's a few bumps that I missed. There's like two that I see that one right by the nose. I don't know how I missed it, but I'm gonna go right over it again in a minute. Now, from a scale of 1 to 10, I know you put the fan down, but is it still tingling a little bit?
A tad bit, like a two.
Good. Good. And you get my extractor. It's gonna be a little pinch. Good. And the peel softens these up, so they're just coming out of the face like, ooh, we gotta get out of here. Like,
Mm-hmm.
It's time to go. all that stuff right here. That's just when it turns brown like that. That's because remember the chemical peel turns in brown, so it starts red, but then it like fries it, cauterizes it, and that's what you get. So
Okay.
just gonna come face down a little bit more. Put a moisturizer on, a wooden tone moisturizer, and we're gonna be good to go. Oh shit. Jesus. Now that peel, at least for the next 4 to 6 hours, it's gonna go down into the skin. It's gonna do its job. It's gonna flush everything to the surface of the skin for those hours, and then 3 to maybe 4 days after today, you can start seeing roughage, like your skin getting a little rough, and that's the peeling starting to begin. You'll start seeing a little bit of peeling throughout the face, but that's normal. Don't let it freak you out. It's going to be normal. But for some people, like, wait a minute, I think it's gonna be like this. I'm like, yeah, you've seen the video, you've seen YouTube and all. Yes, it's going to peel, but not everybody peels the same way. So it might be a light peel, or it could be a lot heavy, to where you see a lot of dead skin coming off, and that's all it is. It's just the old skin getting the fuck up out of there, and the new skin's gonna come and voila, be born.
So you said that everything's gonna come to the surface. Does that mean I'm gonna get little whiteheads too, like that didn't quite come up the first time?
Sometimes, yes. Those blackheads, whiteheads, anything that's underneath the skin that was so happy being underneath, but now it's being risen up, it's gonna come up in the next 3 to 4 days.
Okay.
And all you're gonna do is moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. Moisturize is your best friend for the next 3 to 4 days.
Okay.
Maybe 5 days. I think some people, just a week. Give it a week of, you know, moisturizing. Don't do anything extra to the skin.
No serums or anything like that?
Well, I mean, you could get away with a serum if it's just a
Like-
natural, like a vitamin C. But I mean, depending on what's in that chemical, like if you know it's natural, you haven't had any breakouts from it, I would wait at least until at least 48 hours, 2 days, then start putting everything on the face again.
Okay.
Moisturizer real quick.
Moisturize
tone.
the heck out of it for a while.
Yeah, I'm gonna tone you out real quick. Uh-oh, wait a minute. You're itching like a neck.
Oh. Uh-oh.
No, I mean, is it heating up again?
No.
You sure? Oh, okay. That was just an itch.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
it was just like, I didn't even realize I was doing it. I was
No,
just
no,
going
you,
through it.
you can do it. I was worried about your skin, that's all. Because
Yeah,
sometimes with the
that's fine.
water, it activates the peel even more. It exacerbates it. It's like, oh, I thought we were cooling it down. Why is it active? I'm like, sometimes when you add water to it, it's like it moves it across the channel to your face, because we have epidermal trans epidermal channels that it carries through. So it's like, oh, wait a minute, the peel wasn't here, but it leaked over here because of your sweat or whatever, and it itched. Just give me a toner. It's gonna be a little irritating. Not too bad. Good. Now, hyaluronic acid to help moisturize. And that's just drying out because the hyaluronic acid. And I'm gonna put the moisturizer and we done. Yay, we made it.
What's it look like right now? Is it a little bit like irritated looking?
It's
or-
red, yeah. It's, after every chemical peel, I've never seen anybody not red. Even if you black, well, unless you're Nigerian black, like black, like
Right.
African, you know what I mean?
Like a
skin type
6 on a, yeah.
Exactly. If somebody's red and they're 6, something's wrong. Like you really,
Right.
what pill did you give them?
Right.
Yeah, but everybody's skin, trust and believe, is gonna be toasty, low red. Yeah, if you need to use the fan, please do. Please.
I'm just tapping with
Oh,
my
okay.
hands. Thank you.
No problem. And the only reason why you don't do a face massage with the chemical is already heated. It's already, now unless the client
Right.
wants it, then yeah, hey, go for it by all means. But normally I kind of stay away from that.
Because you don't want to add heat to things.
I let it just do its business.
Mhm.
It's already been through a tear down mode. Like,
Mhm.
So again, you have to keep almost reiterating to people, don't freak out in the next 2 to 3 days. It's going to be a little rough. It's going to be a little sensitive,
Mhm.
but it will slough off. Give yourself some time to recover. Again,
Mhm.
just moisturize, moisturize, moisturize. Cool, dry places. No direct sunlight for more than at least 2 hours constantly. If you got to work outside, definitely wear sunscreen then.
Mhm.
Or you should be wearing sunscreen all the time. But
Mhm.
you have to kind of really emphasize over and over, because people will go right up. People go on vacation. We give them a facial, and then they'll go on vacation the next day and go swimming in a salty water or chlorine-filled pool. I'm like, what the
And then they'll
fuck?
be like, they'll come after you, like, what'd you do to my face?
Easily, right?
Mhm.
And it's like, how do you stop? That's why we take before and after. That's why the videos run. I'm like, no, before and now. You always take a before and after picture. I know in schools they don't really, but I do. I always do. Here is like kind of the only place I have, because it's kind of fast paced. Like you don't really have time to do it. And I think Carrie would probably be mad if I did do it. But I'm like, Carrie, you're gonna have to put in there that, can we take a before and after? You have plenty of selfies and Facebook photos and Instagram. You shouldn't mind it. But some people do mind, and therefore that's why you have that consent form, just in case they don't want to sign anything or take a picture. So, but in courts, let's just say this rarely ever happens. If you do get sued or something like that, it's up to them to show their proof. Like they don't even have a picture of it. They just probably went home, burned their face with a hot iron or hair iron, whatever the case may be, and they'll blame you. Trust me, they will. They will. But just be careful. That's all I'm saying. Like I said, you already have gorgeous skin.
Thank you.
We all have issues, trust me, and we're all trying to get rid of them. Once you get rid of just a small, everything, it's like the model. You're all right. No problems. So that was the moisturizer, and we are good. We are glowing. And like I said, you handled that perfectly. No problems at all. Some people